And how you doing? This is Coach Big Pete of deepdishfootball.com. It is time now, because I did it just now, season preview of Palatine. It is time now because it's the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, Palatine versus Stevenson. It is time now going to Stevenson football. Just a little overview of the season and how they can do it and what the ability of what Stevenson can do this whole season. First news: McNamara's gone. Just like uh, Split from Palatine, he left the head coaching spot. He's still on the staff, if I'm not mistaken. Again, a lot of head coaches, families, and everything else, they want to spend more time with their family. Salute, understandable. Hjorth takes over. You got Hjorth, uh, wrestling coach from the trees. He's got branches in 3 different trees. He's got the Glenbard West tree, graduate of Glenbard West, Wheaton North, and Stevenson. Just great guy, good guy, common sense defense, simple as that. That's all I can say about the guy. Unbelievable. Summer Glacier Clinics, hats off to the guy. We'll do more explanation this week as we get ready for the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week between Stevenson and Palatine. Be sure you follow Deep Dish Football and Coach McPete on Twitter and Facebook. Yada, 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 the whole thing. Let's go over some of the players to look at this season. Sam Marks, underrated linebacker, very good. Ability to read offenses, off the charts on field IQ. Alex Capstick, one of those Stevenson wide receivers that no one's talking about because the big boys have left last year. This kid's another good kid to look out for. Wide receiver / tight end. Watch out for him. Young quarterback. Let me get my notes. Young quarterback. You got Grayson Kubo. Huge, tremendous upside senior. Like Aiden O'Connell. He's going to be another type of late rising quarterback in recruiting games. Danny Hines, another wide receiver to look out for. 2 running backs that are really good, but I think more of the short passing game for Stevenson will kill offenses, especially the ability of their wide receivers to run routes. Because I've seen in practice, Stevenson is a very technique oriented wide receiver group, which is a good sign for a quarterback. Simple as that. Talking about the season, and here, just let me get into my notes. I'm forgetting one player. Where's the other guy? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, center. Offensive center John Mascu Nas impressed me this with some of his game film. That he's another Stevenson riser look up, potentially be a D1 type of guy. Now, going to basically the schedule. Their schedule right now, they have the possibility of going 9-0 this season. The main game against their toughest opponent is going to be Muskegon, the Michigan team. That's going to be their toughest opponent. They had a great comeback win from them last season. We'll see what they do this season. And I said this: new coach Olson of Palatine to new coach at Hjorth. Olson, assistant of Palatine for 2 years. I'm sorry, not Hjorth. Sorry, Coach Hjorth. I do apologize. I said it again. I am a dumbass. I do apologize. Coach Hjorth. Coach Hjorth coached with the team before. Assistant. There's not going to be any displacement or a different beat. He's sort of the same old Stevenson coach. He's going to get the job done. It's a tight knit group of coaches, like I said before. There's no splits, no nothing like that. They just get stuff done, and they realize what the jobs they have, and they do it. No riffs or any of that, like I said before. But again, it's going to be an interesting season. Really do see them killing it in their division. I do think. Where is it? It was one game. I do see. Where is it? I do see Wonderloin being sort of could be a trap game for Stevenson. Um, but again, I said Palatine was going to go eight. I was said Palatine was going to go 8-1. I do think that Stevenson has a good shot of being 9-0. I do see Stevenson challenging for the title, but again, it's going to be tough. And there was one more to Libertyville, of course, and I forgot about Libertyville. But again, that's going to be another tough game for Libertyville. Libertyville and Stevenson. Libertyville, Stevenson. The first two front games, the Libertyville game is going to be one hell of a game between Stevenson. But it's going to be a good schedule for Stevenson. If they get into the playoffs, they could be a very dangerous team. If they pick up a routine, no mental mistakes, no mental errors, it's a team to be careful about. And it's basically, how do you say, it's basically a tempo team. The drums got to beat at the correct beat for everything to work, and that's what Stevenson is. So if everything keeps working and they get into November, it's a team that you do not want to face. Simple as that. But again, I can't wait. I'm going to do more analysis. This was just a little bit of a season preview. Please visit deepdishfootball.com. I will be going through the whole Stevenson and Palatine thing for the whole week, talking about the schemes, players, the magic numbers, everything else, players to talk about, coaches to talk about. It's going to be a fun time. Be sure you go to deepdishfootball.com. Be sure you follow Deep Dish Football, Coach Big Pete on Twitter and Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Coach Big Pete. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you like what I had to say, please visit deepdishfootball.com. If you especially like what I had to say, on the right corner there is a thing for leave Coach Big Pete a tip or a donation via PayPal, whatever. Send me 50 cents, 75 cents. It doesn't matter if you like my work. Again, I will be there Friday night at Palatine for the Palatine versus Stevenson game of the week. It's going to be one hell of a game. And please stay posted, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel, because there's going to be a lot more YouTube videos this week. I'd say about 12 or 14 about the Stevenson and Palatine game. So have a lovely Sunday. Let's get the season started.